What is going on YouTube? HitMac making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video specifically, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, if we have time, the S&P 500. Specifically in today's episode, we're obviously going to be talking about the massive bull run that is happening right now within XRP, as XRP now reattempts 40 cents on the dollar. This is an incredible pump that we've seen in XRP. There were some key indicators that needed to be broken before we actually bought into the market, but since all these key indicators got broken, it was a huge buying opportunity, so hopefully you took advantage of this. I do just want to continue explaining exactly why it happened, how it's happening, if we have any more reach to go, and then where are we headed after that. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. Alright guys, so before we begin today's episode, yesterday's video was huge. We discussed how XRP is blowing up, Ripple to hit $3 before 2020 ends. Basically, since we've seen the slight bullish breakout and inside of XRP, we've pretty much switched gears and turned extremely bullish on XRP, and I am continuing to do so. I do have an article really quickly that I want to read to you guys. This is on, if I am allowed to even get off of this, nuts, this is crazy. This is on Crypto News, and I just wanted to read this to you in a second. So as you guys can see, wow, this just might not be able to let me read it. That's unfortunate. But as you guys can see, it pretty much discusses that new bull cycle may push XRP price to 92 cents. Basically, there are a few different cycles that just needed to be corrected before we blew up to the upside. And I do have these charts that I do want to discuss with you guys as pulled up. Unfortunately, that ad is impossible to get over without signing in, which I'd rather not do. But as you guys can see, top 10 cryptocurrencies on the board. XRP is up 30% right now, up 40% for the week. Litecoin up 31%. Bitcoin up 17. We have not seen movements like this in so long, and it's absolutely incredible to finally see that patience is a virtue, and patience has finally paid off for you guys. Hopefully you guys have been buying in and hodling throughout the past year, or past 3 years to be honest, as we hit a low in Bitcoin at $3,000 and XRP as low as 11 cents. You pretty much, if you bought in 11 cents and have held it here, you have quadrupled your money, which is absolutely incredible, and have 6 times that if you did it within Bitcoin. So this is an absolutely incredible market. I don't think it's too late yet for XRP. I do believe it's going to be heading up even higher in the near future. So I do really just want to dive into this and discuss it with you. So let me pull up really quickly the XRP chart here on BitYard. For those of you that don't know what BitYard is, definitely make sure to check it out, as this is huge in regards to buying long and selling short, and where I've been making all of my trades. So specifically, we're looking at this chart, and you can see the beautiful breakout. We had a beautiful symmetrical triangle that formed and a clear pop to the top, and we have streamlined straight up all the way to 39 cents, which is absolutely incredible. And I do want to explain to you exactly why that happened and how we prepared for that big run. So for those of you that don't know, I do have a Patreon where I post all my buy and sell orders, how I buy into the market, when I buy into cryptocurrency, when I buy long, when I sell short. All of my trades are posted there. So if you wanted to check it out and you want to make sure you're capitalizing off of these massive runs, definitely make sure to check out the link in the description. Now, moving forward, you can see on BitYard, which is what I use to buy and sell all these cryptocurrencies, BitYard showed beautiful signs of a correction to the upside. We bought in, we're making huge gains leverage trading. Hopefully you guys took advantage of this too. Easily are able to quadruple, double, or even make $2,000, $3,000 off a $1,000 investment at this run. As a conservative trader, this is what we wait for. We don't necessarily need to trade in between these small little candle wicks as most traders do. If they are more of an advanced trader, trading between 24 and maybe 25 cents, it's much more risky than buying in now at 26 cents and selling it off at 39 cents. These are huge jumps and huge gains all across the cryptocurrency. So to explain to you what exactly happened and how there is definitely more potential to see the pop, I did pull up XRP right here on TradingView. Now specifically, we obviously have the symmetrical triangle. We broke just slightly above resistance here, and then we blew up all the way to, as high as 39 cents currently, you can clearly see that the mouth of the symmetrical triangle was an 87% jump. Calculating 80% jump on XRP pretty much allows us to get as high as the top resistance on the moving average, which is exactly what I've been explaining to you guys. The second we saw confirmation above the moving average, we closed the daily candle above this. It was a huge buy in order to buying in and riding the pump to the upside, because I've been saying this every single freaking video. The second we see confirmation above resistance and we actually manage to close a candle above resistance, above this moving average, there is a huge gap of little to no resistance that the market is going to fill and the FOMO is going to fill. So the second we saw confirmation above here was when we bought in, and we literally just capitalized off on this run. I bought in close to 30 cents exactly around the dot, maybe a little lower. Yeah, exactly 30 cents. And it's been running up to a 9-cent gain on the coin, which is absolutely incredible. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that. If not, I want to explain how you can in the next run, and that we're definitely not over yet, and there's plenty more bull run to experience. Obviously, the mouth of the bull run was an 80% jump, 87% jump. You can see we're only up probably about 30%, 35, maybe lower, 50. Okay, 50% jump. You can see we can go all the way up to around 87%, which is literally the mouth of the moving average. We have the top here, and as explained multiple times, this is a massive opened resistance. There's very little resistance in between these two gaps, the green and the red band. So the second we close above here, there's going to be plenty of room for us to trade around inside of this. Now, this is what I wanted to explain to you guys. Notice now that when I zoom out to the daily, you can see a few things. I do have this resistance drawn right here, right at 30 cents on the dot. You can see the resistance that was in play here. You can see how, the past 3 days or 4 days, you can see the past 4 days, we've had multiple issues breaking above this resistance line, multiple times retesting this over and over and over again. Finally, yesterday's candle, which was an opportunity to basically see where are we going to close, was right here. Actually, I bought in closer to 33 cents. Sorry. So I made a 6-cent jump. So I was waiting for the candle wick to actually close. So we opened above resistance, which was incredible. And then it immediately corrected up. So honestly, it really didn't matter which one you started at. Granted that yesterday, even it started above this resistance. So this would have been a prime time to be buying in. But just because I played it conservative, obviously I bought in when we closed yesterday's candle, confirming that the coin was not going to reverse downwards and close the candle below here, because it very well could have. This was definitely a riskier buy-in if you bought in 2 days ago, November 19th, instead of yesterday, the 20th. So the second we saw yesterday's candle close, that's when we bought in. That's when we put our leverage trade order in, and basically we just capitalized off the massive run to the upside. Obviously, I've been explaining the past couple of weeks because we didn't have this consolidation. November 17th was not Monday when we opened the first candle. We needed to see whether or not we were going to be closing above the moving average. That's all I pretty much said. So the fact that we started to see the resistance or the price of XRP actually start to close and hang out above resistance here was enough for us to be buying in long. We were going to actually wait until tomorrow to decide whether or not we'd be buying into the market, but things hit a little bit early and we had to readjust our charts. We were discussing how until Monday we needed to see whether or not this candle was going to close above this moving average right here. That's what we were waiting for as we're literally approaching 40 cents. You can see that the coin was literally just hitting this resistance here. We were slightly above here, which was very, weary and worryful, because we've had multiple times in the past where the price actually trends above resistance and then corrects all the way back down, consolidates all the way back down. So that very well could have happened this week, but due to the fact that we saw other resistances being retested, which was right here. This is where the stalling point was, not only for the moving average, but for the price itself as a resistance. We knew that if we could breach that and close a daily candle above that resistance, then it's all uphill from there. So immediately we broke above there. We closed yesterday's candle 33 cents. That's when we bought in, and we've literally rode the wave all the way up. I actually haven't sold off just yet. I'm still holding on to positions in XRP. And granted, I've also been hodling XRP for literally over a year or two, which is huge gains. Granted that when when we bought in, it was very, very low on the coin. We were very low. I've had coins, I was obviously dollar cost averaging. I bought in definitely closer to like, yeah, 30 or 40 cents, which is breaking even right now. And then I've been buying in closer to this gap when we started to see the reversal back up. So I had probably bought in closer to 17 cents. So honestly, the gains of just holding on to, tons and thousands of, XRP tokens is paying off tremendously. And I do believe we're going to continue to blast off very soon. Obviously, I've lost a ton of time. I've lost, track of where we are in today's video at already over 10 minutes. But I do just want to show you guys the other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum is okay. Obviously, the other crazy thing that we had to discuss and, figure out too was the fact that all the other cryptocurrencies have blasted off before XRP. And I've been saying that XRP is a late bloomer, and obviously waiting for XRP was the right move, which is exactly what we did. You can watch my past 3 or 4 videos. It's exactly what I've been explaining. And now the massive bull run to the upside has actually happened. You can see 18,700. We're seeing a reversal candle forming on the top here. Very interesting. But like I said, I do believe we're easily going to $20,000 within Bitcoin. FOMO buying in is back. Things are going to be incredible. The past, 2020 has actually shown to be a really bad year and now a really great year, all in less than a year, which is just incredible. Same thing with Litecoin. My main focus right now is on XRP. The other ones are kind of no need to pay attention to. And then lastly, the S&P 500 showing resistance, showing doubt, showing pretty much probable uncertainty, does give me, the slight feeling that we could see that reversal and we could break down by the end of the week. Obviously, we closed yesterday's candle above this resistance, which is interesting, but let's see how we open on Monday and whether or not we're going to fall back down to the neckline. Otherwise, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to follow me on Patreon, link in the description. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, smash that thumbs up button. This way it helps support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, CryptoVofficial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.